Okay, Space Astronauts, well, the Fortnite Remix finale event is nigh and nearly upon us to end not just the Chapter 2 OG Remix season, but also Chapter 5 overall in Fortnite. And whenever we end a chapter, it always makes me wonder, will we get a rocket launch or not? We've seen rocket launches end seasons in the past or chapters, and I always look forward to any kind of space in Fortnite as well as in the games that I play. And I'm curious if Chapter 5 is going to be a bit of the same, or is it going to be different? So in this video, we're going to take a look at like what might be coming in the Fortnite finale event, what we know about that event itself, what we know about how we got to the Chapter 2 Remix Island, and maybe take a look at some of the past rocket launches to see what could happen. So without further ado, let's get into it. I guess a good place to start is like how important have rocket launches been in Fortnite in the past. Of course, in Chapter 1, Season 4, the Visitor used a rocket to escape the island way back when, and that was the first live event in a Fortnite game in particular. And of course, at the end of Season X, it was not just one rocket, but 7 different rockets that did fly around the sky after the scientists launched a rocket to usher in the end event, and create the big black hole that sucked everything up and kicked us in to Chapter 2. And then at the end of the Chapter 1 OG season in 2023, we did see Jonesy launch on a rocket, into the final frontier off the OG, the Chapter 1 map, in order to usher in what is the metaverse that we have now with Fortnite Lego festivals, etc., all of the different game modes. So that's been 3 different big live rocket launch events over the past. There all have been other rocket launches kind of off screen. We've just seen them a little bit in the past. I think in Chapter 3, there were 2 different little rockets that launched from the launch pad location way back then. And that was really, really cool. But will we see one in the Remix chapter? Now, Fortnite did release a 14-second trailer. I don't think I can play the music to this, but you can see that Juice WRLD, the late singer, who passed away in 2019, is coming to Fortnite. He's actually looming large over the Fortnite map itself right now, as we get ready for what we expect to be a concert featuring his music. Apparently he really loved Fortnite. I'm not very familiar with Juice WRLD. I hear his music is amazing though, and it's very sad that it looks like he passed away in early December of 2019, which is just when Chapter 2 started, and of course we're in the Chapter 2 kind of OG remix season right now. So in this 14-second trailer that they shared, we can see Juice WRLD running around using his chug cannon mythic that they have in the game, and there's some rift butterflies flying around, and then just the title card again. It's not very long, but it doesn't seem spacey at all. So kind of off the bat, it does seem like maybe this is going to be a little more rift inspired and not like rocket inspired to launch us off this map and into a new event. You can also see that the big teaser art that they have for it, is really, really pretty, actually. It's got Juice WRLD, it has Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Spice. Of course, the latter 3 are bosses on the map, and they say, watch the Remix finale in-game concert. So they're calling it a concert that connects dreamscapes from Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Ice Spice, and Juice WRLD. So dreamscapes in particular, not spaces or anything off the bat. And they talk about the concert and like what songs it's going to feature and everything. And then of course that you can get a Juice WRLD skin that's coming to the item shop. I think there's a free skin that you can also get by logging in between November 25th and November 30th. So like the last week of the season that you can get. And that is the Slayer Juice WRLD outfit. It's pretty cool. You get a pickaxe, back bling, the skin, and a loading screen. So that's pretty slick to see. But it doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of like space travel or rockets in this. Not like in the past, like the Big Bang event that ended Chapter 4 and led us into Chapter 5, where we followed Jonesy. We launched off the rocket into the metaverse, like started like what looked like a wormhole or black hole thing where it inverted. It was crazy mind blowing stuff. And then we hopped and skipped through different universes, and I think there was like an Eminem concert in the middle of it. That was pretty cool. And then they introduced rocket racing in Lego Fortnite at that time. So I'm not sure we're gonna see that. It seems like this is gonna probably be more of a concert type experience where you're maybe having some kind of gameplay kinds of things. There's like a really interesting kind of nightscape in the art in the background where you can see all these buildings. Then you've got these rift butterflies too in the artwork teasing the concert itself. So it seems like it's going to be a bit more akin to some kind of gameplay experience, but you're hopping between dimensions or whatnot. If it's any kind of travel. Now there is a teaser of what looks like a potential black hole in the art way down in the corner, the bottom right corner. But I don't know if that's just me seeing things. Or is it wishful thinking or not? I'm not really sure about that. But we'll have to see what in fact actually happens. I'm not sure. And one of the reasons that I think that we're probably going to do something that's a little bit more Rift or dimension oriented is kind of how the start of the Fortnite Remix season began. Because of course, if you might recall, there was a live event at the end of season 4 of chapter 4, that Marvel season, where there was a big countdown. We'd already beaten Doctor Doom when he turned super giant with these Riftgate things that Shuri and Iron Man and Hope had built, and there was one of them at the Restored Reels theater, the movie theater, that then opened up a portal for us to watch the Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice concert from New York City's Times Square itself, which I thought was really cool, like how they were able to do that in clearly real time, which I had never even thought they would ever do before in Fortnite. And at the end of that concert, Snoop Dogg laid down a record on like a turntable, and that opened the rift in that kicked us into the Fortnite Remix season. So that was how we got there, because there were rift butterflies all around that kind of started that event, and then the big rift opens, the sky changed, all sorts of fun colors, and then lo and behold, we're on the Remix Island. That was really different than how we got to the Chapter 1 OG season, where we used a time machine to go back into time, and the pieces of that time machine were on the map. And then we had to kind of we followed Jonesy as he schlepped them all the way across the map to Dusty Divot, and then they attached it to the rocket, and he launched off the rocket and off into the space. So it is very different. All we had in the Fortnite Remix in terms of story and lore has been the voicemail phone messages that we got from Hope. Maybe we'll get some more. I don't know. But saying goodbye to Valeria and that she thinks she has more to play. And I guess we're going to have to find out. Now, it seems rocket launch aside, I think we're going to have a very interesting live concert event with Juice WRLD and Eminem and Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice all singing different songs. It looks like there's going to be an exclusive premiere of a new Juice WRLD track called Empty Out Your Pockets. That sounds pretty exciting. And a new single from Snoop Dogg, Another Part of Me, featuring Sting, of all people. That is interesting. And we'll have to see how that goes. I look forward to it for sure. And I think November 30th is a Saturday. So this is going to be a Saturday afternoon event, as opposed to during the week or whatnot. So a lot of people will be able to attend this. So, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing, how this live event goes. I'm still a bit unclear if we're going to go to space, or leave on a rocket as we've done in the past. Maybe that's a bit wishful thinking on my part. Very curious, though, what you think about this upcoming Fortnite Remix finale live concert event. Are you excited for it? Are you rooting for Juice WRLD or Snoop Dogg or Ice Spice or Eminem? Which of the rappers do you want to see the most in the game itself? Do you hope that it'll be more like the Travis Scott concert, which was absolutely crazy, or more something a little bit more traditional like the Marshmello concert or the Snoop Dogg and Ice Spice concert that we got to kick off Fortnite Remix? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know which of the 4 singers is your favorite: Juice WRLD, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, or Ice Spice. I'm very curious. And if you did like this video, please hit that like button. It helps the channel a lot, and subscribe if you'd like to see more, because we will be here for the live event, hopefully launching into a new chapter and new frontier that is Fortnite. And I've heard it, the next season is going to be kind of Japanese mythology themed, but we can always hope for at least some space one way or another. Until then, do stay safe out there on the Fortnite Remix Island, and don't get lost in space.